equipment problems, a couple guys getting banged up, but we're ready to go again. How about Derek Parker versus Eddie O'Toole? And this should be a fun one coming up right now. Parker was just impressive in really what was just our last fight. Well, it would have been 2 fights ago, but it was our last fight. Parker has to come right back out. Part of the deal tonight. He got to win over the local favorite Potskin. He'll go against Eddie O'Toole. O'Toole, the guy voted in on the internet. He's 0-2. He's got to get a win.
He has to get a win on this one or he's out.
Take a look at the matchup officially between Parker and O'Toole. Parker 1-1. O'Toole is 0-2. Here are the numbers. O'Toole again gives up everybody he's fighting tonight height-wise. For the most part, he's going to give up height. But as far as weight's concerned, a pretty good matchup. O'Toole, 13 years the senior of Derek Parker. He's been around the block once or twice. And young Derek Parker, 22 years old, 500 penalty minutes last year in the CHL. As we get ready for the official announcement, as Parker and O'Toole get ready to hook up at the multiplex here in Prince George.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, wearing number 23, Derek Parker. Let's go across the ice, and once again, let's meet his opponent, number 89, Eddie O'Toole.
All right, thank you very much, Amy Hayes, our ringside announcer and reporter tonight on the broadcast with that announcement. And Parker and O'Toole, one guy fighting out of desperation, the other guy, you know what, Parker can't afford a loss either. You're 1-1, 2-1 with some of the guys dropping out. You're in pretty good shape. 1-2, then maybe you're in that gray area.
That's right. No, I think it's a must-win for Parker.
Eddie, big time O'Toole's got that on his helmet. Parker's a guy that's got a minor pro tryout here coming up in a week's time. Looking to make a name for himself as a young man. Derek Parker. Parker down, but he's right back up, which you like to see.
Oh, yeah, and there they go. They're opening up. Oh, O'Toole's caught him a couple once. Here comes Parker.
Parker with a big right hand.
Let him up. You want to go again? That's it. Why not? Blue line's right there.
They're going to let him go again.
No, I think Eddie.
Did Eddie say enough?
I think Eddie said enough. Yeah, I think he said enough.
I have to ask them.
Eddie O'Toole bleeding. Eddie's shaking his head, but again, safety of the fighters coming to play. Big uppercut by Parker there. Looked like it was kind of the final straw. If you take a look at some of the highlights from this, and O'Toole's not happy, but he took a pretty good shot.
Well, you see here that they're both, he's throwing his left here, but Parker comes back and he catches him right with it right there, uppercut, and another one.
Oh, he buckled him. There's no doubt about it.
He buckled him, yeah.
O'Toole's not happy. He's not happy about being 0-3. He's not happy that it came to an end. But Parker throwing some right hands and doing some big-time damage.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I like this young kid.
This is a guy that's going to make a name for himself tonight, and that's kind of why some of these guys, especially the under-25 crowd, of which there's 3 of them, are here tonight to make a name for themselves, including that man, Derek Parker, as Eddie O'Toole takes a couple big shots from the 22-year-old. Let's go back to Ray Walker for our decision.
Your winner by way of technical knockout, number 23, Derek Parker.
Derek Parker gets the win, and Brad Myers, one of the things that's a little disappointing for a guy like O'Toole as Parker skates off and raises his hand. O'Toole 0-3, but he was there for all 3 tonight. Some guys that have been upset tonight because they haven't been able to continue. Parker's a guy that stepped it up, and after going 0-1, Parker comes up with 2 big wins.
Well, he definitely needed that, and obviously O'Toole there has a heart of the line, but Parker just seemed too big and too strong on that one.
So Parker has been really impressive in his last 2 fights. All right, here's our next matchup. Jamie Linehouse and Jason Bone. And Linehouse has not fought since, I want to say a good half hour, 45 minutes has gone by since he's actually been out there. He fought in the 4th fight of the night against Rushton and lost. He comes in against Jason Bone, who will be taking on his 3rd bout of the night. Bone is 2-1, and I should say Not his third. He was actually received the bye earlier. Actually, no, he knocked out. He got it by Simon. Simon then withdrew from the competition. So here comes Bone, 2-1. And Linehouse, who's kind of not had a busy night so far, getting just a second fight.
Well, you're right. And I tell you what, I think Bone is definitely a little more tired here. But
Amy Hayes is standing by with the announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back wearing number 19, Jamie Linehouse. And his opponent wearing number 27, Jason Bone.
As the two fighters, the two players get ready to square off. Here we go. Linehouse is the first to tell you he is a technical fighter.
Yeah, you can tell by the way he's staring at him too. I think they're both ready for this one, and they both get rights.
Technical nothing. How about just right hands? Let's get busy.
Oh, they're not holding anything back here, folks.
All right hands, and they're both moving
What a fight.
And Brad, we still have 25 seconds to go.
Holy, my God.
How about this? The crowd is on their feet.
Oh, my God.
Linehouse and Bone.
What a fight.
They're going to take this all the way to the end. Some right hands. And that's it.
Now that is a hockey fight.
That was flat out incredible. Linehouse waving to the crowd. The young lawyer, Jason Bone. You got to give Bone so much credit. This guy has fought a lot tonight. His third bout, they high-five afterwards. What a tilt this was, Brant Myers. What a tilt.
They come in, and it is just no
That was a good one.
hard.
That's right.
I tell you,
Said that was the best fight of the night.
you know, I just respect these guys so much because he gets down, he gets up again, and there you see there, it's just back and forth.
Sometimes the pitcher tells all the words, and in this case it does. You listen to the crowd reaction and take a look at the pitchers. Two tough guys just going toe-to-toe.
Yep.
I mean, they just flat out went toe-to-toe and had the multiplex crowd on its feet. Good luck.
Somebody's saying sudden death.
Here's the thing. I don't think there's a person here that wouldn't like to see these two guys go at it one more time.
Oh, God.
You never know what will happen later on the night with some guys disqualified, some guys leaving. Let's take a listen to the official announcement. I can't wait to hear what this one is.
Your winner by unanimous decision, number 19, Jamie Linehouse.
All right, so Linehouse gets the win. And as I look through here, trying to keep track, I will be honest, is a little difficult, but I believe that was that Bone's fourth fight of the night?
I thought it was his third, but maybe it was his fourth.
He's been out there a lot. And the original flight groups were they're kind of backstage trying to make sure that everybody gets the equal number of fights in the preliminary round. The guys that are still involved, again, we've had a skate break, we've had a minor concussion, we've had a couple other minor injuries, so there have been some guys, crowd here doesn't care, they're having a good time right now. All they know is they're seeing great action. Here are the semifinal matchups. Steve Reed, Mike Stoy. After the first fight of the night, Reed, you went, well, he'll probably be there. Stoy, we thought all along would be there.
Yep, and I still believe that Mike Stoy, for myself personally, is a little bit of a favorite here. But I guess we'll have to see.
There you go, the tail of the tape. Reed has given up height throughout the night, Brant. That hasn't really affected him at all. Stoy, the more experienced fighter in different disciplines, not just on the ice, but as mixed martial artist as well. That fight, in terms of tail of the tape, the reach for Stoy, he's been able to use that tonight. Can he do it against Reed?
Definitely.
Let's take a look at how we got here to the semifinals. Steve Reed got a win over Link Gates early on. The first fight of the night proved to be entertaining and also surprising. Brant Myers as Link Gates knocked out of that fight and also the competition. Then Reed against Kent Carlson. And an entertaining fight, and again, Reed came up big.
He did. You know what? He just doesn't stop throwing. It's just a constant throw on his right hand.
You throw a bye into the mix as well, and that's where Steve Reed gets into the first of the two semifinals. Steve Reed making his way out of the ice. His former Prince George Spruce King, a guy who has put on an entertaining night for the fans here. Has been very impressive as well.
He and Nate must be mentally exhausted at this point. I mean, it's incredible.
Mike Stoy is his opponent, and Stoy got here through a couple of terrific battles. Jason Simon, his first opponent of the night, and Stoy really just kind of took control early on.
Yeah, you can just see that, again, he's another guy that didn't stop.
Jason Bone and Stoy in Stoy's second fight, and very entertaining.
Yeah.
Stoy got the decision though.
The decision, and you can tell that Mike's balance is very good, and he's not going down.
There you go. Mike Stoy is the second member of our first semifinal tandem.
I just see the look on his face.
If I was to guess,
that's enough to just make you quit right there.
Brad, if I was to guess, I might say, having watched these guys the last 48 hours or so around the hotel, Stoy might be the best conditioned athlete here.
Yes, I think so too. And you could just tell by his dedication in the offseason that he came ready, and he's ready to go again.
Semifinal number 1 is set as these guys look for the big payday in the championship. They've got one more fight to get to that title fight. Amy Hayes is standing by as Stoy and Reed getting set to go at it. Amy Hayes.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the semifinal event of the evening. From here on out, it's time we separate the men from the boys. Introducing to you first, wearing number 47, Steve Reed. And he'll be taking on, wearing number 22, Mike Scroy.
Well, nothing changes in the semifinals. We still go 60 seconds. We still come to center ice. We still engage. And Brant Myers, we still get it going.
I tell you, these guys right now, all they can picture is that big
Ready?
prize at the end.
Ready?
Here we go. Stoy in the gray, Reed's in the black. Here we go. Stoy using that reach.
Whoa.
Let him out.
You can just tell the power from Segroy. I mean, it's just scary.
Go fucking tape it on. Go over there, quick,
Helmet
and tape
comes
it on
off
to
from
that.
Reed, and so they will have to get that back on. He's had problems with that helmet tonight. You heard the referee saying get the tape on it and get it taped down.
His helmet ripped off.
Scroy's not happy because here's the deal. Scroy had him, it looked like, as you take a look at this, Brant, Scroy looked like he might have had Reed in trouble.
Yeah, it did.
I
And
know.
it looks like
This thing busted.
He starts getting going, and then, well, obviously the linesmen sort of have to get in there. But the helmet is an issue, and they got to get that thing right there.
Popped it off right there and had him in a vulnerable position,
Yep.
so they'll put the helmet back on. Great shots there of Scroy throwing that right hand. Scroy does have that ability to throw both hands. As he gets ready with Reed, getting his helmet on, Scroy trying to stay focused. That's going to be the hard part. Right? You get started, then you have to start all over again.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm used to just going until it's really
You know which
over.
one Jason
And
Simon is?
you can see there that he's taping the chin strap up so that the helmet won't come off. Mike Segroy's got his
Sitting
helmet
right
taped
beside Craig had.
real uptight there.
Scroy and Reed.
Ready?
Scroy said earlier tonight when I asked him, I said, why are you here?
Let's
It's
go,
just another
let's
day at the office. This is just basically what we do in that Quebec league. And so he said, why not get paid for it? Here we go.
Boy. Oh!
Whoa!
Wow.
Let's start again.
Boy, it
Hey, I'm
looked
gonna
like
let you guys go the whole time, okay? Let's just get through it.
Let's take a quick look at what just happened there because
Unless you're
Scroy
not-
it looked
went off balance.
like it looked like Reed came across with one.
Unless you're killing him.
Right,
Ready?
well, sort of.
You know, glancing play, lost his
Yeah.
balance. Here we go, back to live action. Scroy with a right hand. Big right hand by Scroy.
Oh, now he's got the jackhammer going right now.
He connected big time to Scroy. And now down. Reed threw one more at the end, which you do not want to do if you want to avoid getting disqualified.
Sometimes
We haven't seen
that's
that.
hard.
Right in.
Sometimes that's hard when you get going like that, to just let up. I think they're going to the judges here for this one.
Reed said that's enough.
We are going to get the official announcement. Let's take a look at the replay here. Stoy has been focused all night.
Oh, he comes in with a big
enough.
bomb right there. And all of a sudden he gets that lawnmower right going. And
that uppercut
sort
in the
of,
right hand there.
it's sort of all she wrote coming up here right away. There he goes. He just goes down.
I wonder how much, too, Reed's getting to that point as we take a look at Stoy. Their little fatigue coming into play. Those knees kind of buckled.
Yep.
They had nothing left.
Nothing left. Yeah, no more gas in the tank.
As you mentioned, Stoy, you heard the horn. The helmet had come off. He was a little frustrated. So I'm going to make sure right now we'll get the official announcement in just a second. As the two fighters in the first semifinal stand at center ice, Stoy just a picture of confidence in the gray jersey. As Steve Ray looks on, Mike Stoy hoping to move on. Let's get the official announcement.
Your winner by way of the technical knockout, number 22, Mike Stoy.
So Stoy does indeed move on.
Yes, he does. You know what? I told you this guy. He is big and tough.
Stoy just been focused all night. I mean, he's just been flat out focused. He was focused since he arrived in Prince George and probably well before that as well. He's a guy that just came here with a purpose, with a mission, and so far, so good. He is undefeated. He moves on to the finals. Here's our next semifinal matchup. Mayan, Rushton, two big, strong, thick guys.
Wow, look at the size of these guys. It's unbelievable.
Mayan has just kind of, I don't want to say cruised. He had a tough fight early on, but for the most part has cruised tonight. Mayan's first fight of the night was against Derek Parker. Parker losing this one by a decision. Took a shot there from Mayan. Give Parker credit for staying up. Eddie O'Toole was next, and the right hand was going.
Yeah, you look at that there. It's just so quick and hard.
So Mayan undefeated, semifinalist number 3 if you're counting. He is in the second semifinal.
This is going to be a good one, Ian.
Mayan, a guy many people felt coming in, was a favorite. Also a guy that talked about the open fighter, the guy that is going to throw lefts and rights, although he says he'll prefer almost exclusively to stay with the right hand, but he'll be taking on Jason Rushton, his opponent. Jason Rushton got it going against Louse early on.
Yep, and you see him there again. You know what, it's almost another just little jackhammer, and no giving up there.
Rushton and Radke were up next, and this is the fight that literally Rushton knocked Radke out of the tournament with.
Yep.
So Rushton, after wins over Louse and Radke, moves on to the semifinals. And Rushton, who in terms of size and strength, gives up a couple of inches to Mayan, but not a lot in terms of strength and weight.
These guys are both monsters, and I tell you what, you're going to see here where they come in and they're not going to hold off.
Take a quick look at the numbers. 6'3", 5'11", but as we mentioned, 245 to 250, even in terms of the weight, at least fairly even. Rushton, a little bit older. Mayan, been very impressive. This sets up to be one heck of our second semifinal. Rushton and Mayan. Amy Hayes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our second semifinal. Introducing to you first, wearing number 55, Dean Mayan. Also wearing number 55, please welcome Jason Rushton.
Rushton, as you saw, looking over and smiling at Mayan. Mayan returning the favor ever so slightly.
Ready? Ready? Let's go.
Chance to fight for the title of Hockey Enforcers is on the line. Mayan in the gray, Rushton in the black. Mayan with the right hand early on.
Oh, boy!
And returning the favor. Rushton with the left hand. Gotta love those weapons, Flyers.
Oh, boy, they go and go. He's trying to get his right arm free. Oh, that was a big one there.
Big uppercut. Helmet comes off. Rushton looks over.
Wow. Somebody's cut. Oh.
That's Mayan is cut above his eye.
Yep.
Look right above his eye. You can see it. He's cut.
And his lip too, I think there. Boy, were they throwing hard.
I'm not so sure, Brant Myers, you being lefty as well, that Rushton didn't surprise Mayan with the left hands.
Oh, I know, and it was just, again, he threw his left, he threw his right, and it was toe-to-toe. I don't know what happened here, if it's a helmet again.
Let's take a look at how this thing got going as they get the helmet fixed to Jason Rushton.
Boy, they go right to right, and now it's left to right, and there's no defense. They're just going.
The only defense when you're going left to right, the only defense is if your knuckles hit up.
That's right.
Collide midair.
Oh my Lord. I'm glad I'm sitting with you, Ian. I tell you. What a hard way to make a living, I tell you. Oh, he almost buckled him with that shot.
Here we go. Rushton and Mayan will continue on. See if Rushton goes back to that left hand. Looks like the left and right's coming up again.
Yeah, he's lining up lefty against righty here.
There they go. Oh. Couple big right hands this time by Mayan. They go to the ice and the officials will separate.
Yeah, I think they're going to go one more time. Unless he called it, no?
Nope, I think they're going to keep going.
Yeah.
I think they keep going. Let's just quickly, Mayan's going to get that
helmet
shin strap fixed.
Yeah.
I said quickly, and I was wrong. They'll take it over to the equipment managers here. Let's take a look at that exchange just moments ago.
Well, you see them both coming in, and we got left against right again. Oh, and then he switches back to the right. He looked like he, he overpowered him on that one punch, but right there.
I think Mayan looks like, it almost appears like he thought, okay, this guy, he's been able to overpower people for the most part tonight.
Definitely.
Rushton's not the kind of guy he's going to be able to toss around. They're within 5 pounds of each other. And Rushton's awful thick as well. Mayan, who admittedly says, look, I'm going to throw right hands 90% of the time.
Yeah.
I'm not going to want to switch up.
Yeah.
And Rushton looks like he is truly just a pure left-hander.
Yeah.
And so you got a big puncher with the right hand. You got a big puncher with the left hand.
Helmets come off.
Talking to Rushton.
Right.
Rushton just shaking his head. Hey, you know what? I'm fine. Rushton said, I got no problem whatsoever. He's just kind of relaxing, kicking back. The crowd here having fun.
Somebody's cheering somebody on over there that just walked through the crowd. It might have been
come off or just going to the buzzer. Keep going.
Buckskin maybe walking out in the crowd.
I'm not sure if you could hear the referee. Basically what he said there after each guy's lost. If the helmet comes off, they're going to go to the scorecards.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go. One final time, no matter what.
Make it quick.
Mayan and Rushton.
Make it quick. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Referee telling him to get going.
Let's go.
They don't have a lot of time on the clock. And Rushton goes down. Lost his helmet. Horn sounds anyway. They're still tied up, and they'll come away.
Good job, boys.
They'll go to the scorecards. And I don't even want to venture to guess who's going to win this one.
Me either.
That's why they have 3 guys that are in charge of that, so we'll sit back, relax, and wait and see. Whereas we've had a lot of fights tonight where you'd have a TKO. It was relatively easy to see who the victor is. This one's not the case.
Nope.
And a spot in the finals will be on the line as we take a look at the replay.
They're both trying to get position here.
He just slipped there, didn't he?
He just sort of slipped, yeah, and then the helmet came off. But right here, you see the big right hand coming, boom. Yeah.
Maybe that wasn't a slip.
No, I don't know. I don't think it was.
Maybe that wasn't a slip when it was all said and done.
Yeah.
Crowd here kind of anticipating what could happen. One of these 2 men,
Wow.
Mayan,
Look at the blood.
Rushton, are going to move on to the finals.
Yeah.
Let's get the official decision from the judges.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by unanimous decision is number 55, Dean Mayan.
Dean Mayan moves on to the finals against Mike Stoy.
Wow.
And Brant Myers as we look back on the night. Well, we have our final matchup set at the multiplex in Prince George, British Columbia. Ian Furness, along with Brant Myers from the Calgary Flames. Let's take a look at our championship fight tonight. Mike Stoy, Dean Mayan. two guys that put on a show for you tonight. I don't even know where to start other than I'm excited to see it.
Yeah. Well, I might have one eye closed, but I tell you what, they are both warriors, and I think it's going to be a battle to the end.
Different styles as well.
I think a little bit. I think Mike has the tendency to really keep his head up and sort of look the guy in the face. And again, you know what though? This is it. This is all the marbles. This is what they were waiting for.
Take a look at the matchup numbers, the tail of the tape, we call it. Almost even in terms of height. Mayan a little bit bigger, thicker, same age, roughly the same experience in the world of hockey. Outside of the weight issue and a little bit of strength, you would think from Mayan because of that weight, but I don't know. Stoy's in terrific shape.
That's the thing. You can be 250, you can be 235. It all depends on what type of shape you've been in and how hard you've been training. And it really looks like they both have taken the necessary options here to get themselves ready.
The other thing that we talk about as we get this far into the evening, this deep into the evening, is conditioning. Stoy, Mayan, do you give an edge to one of those guys in terms of conditioning? If it is a 60-second fight, if it goes the distance.
You know what, honestly, if it goes the distance, I might have to go Mike Sedroy just because of the fact that he played last year in the American Hockey League. He played about 60 games, and you know, his last fight was probably a few months ago.
Let's take a look one more time at how Mike Stoy got to where he is right now, and that would be the championship fight of the evening. Stoy early on against Reed. It's actually this semi-final fight. This is a really entertaining fight between Stoy and Reed.
You talk about two guys not letting up at all, and you know, yeah.
Had a smile on his face, a smirk on his face as well. Pretty happy about the way things turned out. There's no doubt about that. I look at this thing though, and I say, wow, these guys are big, they're strong, they're fixing a skate in the back. Why is that? Well, big, strong guys break skates, including our guest who just stopped by right now. That's Mark Rader. And Mark, I know disappointing in for you tonight because you didn't get a chance to continue. You broke the skate. Kind of take us through what happened.
Well, I really don't know what happened, but a couple of guys sitting up high said they even heard the skate break. But unfortunately, the skate gods weren't with me today. You know, I would certainly love to continue on. But in the end of all, what a great weekend, what a great event. 16 guys on the ice kicking the crap out of each other and showing how true gentlemen we are as well. So it's been a really excellent weekend.
Let's take a look at some of the action that you were involved with earlier. And you're fighting, literally the last half of the fight, you fought on a broken skate, and that makes it a very difficult task for you. But you made the decision to continue on.
Yeah, well, it was just kind of came out so suddenly in there. I wasn't obviously going to back down at that time halfway through the event. But yeah, like fighting the last half with a broken blade, that was pretty frustrating because not only my mind was on the fight, but I'm worried about if I'm going to twist my ankle up or whatnot. So it was let's say frustrating at best.
Mark, thanks for stopping by. We really appreciate it. There you go. Mark Rader, one of the competitors tonight, who was out a little bit earlier than he had hoped due to a broken skate blade. But we do have a championship fight to go before it's all said and done. We're going to crank it up here in just a couple of seconds. Let's take a look at how Dean Mayan got to the finals, the championship matchup. A big, strong, thick individual, a guy that throws some big right hands. As you see right here, Mayan, well, one of the more entertaining fights of the night.
My God, wasn't it ever? Look at these guys.
Mayan
wow.
and Rushton as they were going, and it was basically the rights of Mayan versus the lefts of Rushton.
Yep, there was no defense in that fight whatsoever.
I'm not so sure if there's any defense. You know what? It's a tough job those linesmen have.
Look at them.
Really difficult job.
Yeah, tough job on a Saturday night here for the linesmen.
You know, somebody told me they had the toughest job in the building, and I'm thinking right now, we've got angry hockey players coming towards us. These guys are talking with the ladies in Prince George. I think that those guys win in the battle of the best job tonight.
Well, they might have the best job, you betcha. And I think they're cleaning up their visors here and taking a better look.
Everybody's having a good time tonight in anticipation of the final fight of the night. So it is one more. Here comes Mr. Parker right now. I like him a lot better when he's not next to us.
I know. Keep him on the other side.
Wrap up the microphones, hide the women and children. Derek Parker's hit the ice for one final go-around against the lawyer-to-be. Once he passes his bar, he's got through law school. and that's Jamie Linehouse.
Well, Ian, he might outsmart him on this one. What do you think?
Hey, I'm not going down that road. Unless you're hanging out with me all night long, I'm not going down that road. I will tell you this. It's interesting as we look at Derek Parker, and here's the matchup we're going to have. Some of the guys have actually come out of the locker rooms to take a look at what's going on tonight. First time we've seen that this evening.
Yeah, they have.
Amy Hayes is standing by. Parker Linehouse. Let's get the official introductions with Amy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, just a little something extra for you. Here is a grudge match between Derek Parker and Jamie Linehouse.
Simple as that. I'm not sure what the grudge is. Linehouse might be the easiest guy to get along with back in that locker room. I think the grudge is Val Parker. Parker Linehouse, we're going to square off. The young guy, 22 years old, is Parker. 29 years old is Linehouse. Looking to pass the bar, become a lawyer. Might be his final go-around on the ice. Here they go, leading up to our title fight in a couple moments. Hear the crackle of a couple pops to the helmet.
Boy, he's coming back. His elbow pad came off, but he's still hanging in there. Oh, you can hear the punches from here.
Then Linehouse just kind of waited them out, it looked like, and now they come together. Parker's thrown a lot of punches. Linehouse shook it off, and Linehouse and Parker still going at it. 25 seconds still to go. The one thing, Graham Myers, Linehouse fights, you know, it could go a long time and a lot of action involved, too.
And then, you know what, too? They're not breaking this one up either. With no helmet, and they're going crazy.
I'm assuming grudge match means you just let them go.
They're just letting them go. Oh,
big uppercut.
This is a great fight.
Finally, it comes to an end.
Good job. That was a great fight.
You know what? How about this? No grudge, just two guys that hug afterwards. A lot of mutual respect out there for two very, very tough guys.
Yeah.
Derek Parker, Jamie Linehouse, getting the crowd revved back up, getting them ready for the championship, which is just moments away with Stoy and Mayan. Let's take a look at some of the action from Parker versus Linehouse.
Well, you can see that they're both anxious to get into this one. And the right hands from Parker are they're coming pretty quick. But Linehouse, you know what? He hangs in there.
We were talking about the technical fighter earlier. I mean, he was kind of holding on. Parker threw a lot of punches.
Yeah.
Didn't do a lot of damage. It didn't look like the Linehouse kind of set him up, and away they went again.
Yeah. And then they sort of regrouped. He went down a bit, but no, he regrouped. And I think the helmet comes off here. One of these punches.
It ended up being pretty much a yard sale. There were elbow pads.
Yeah, that's right.
Helmets. There goes an elbow pad.
Yeah.
And there's a smile again.
Yeah,
how about that?
There.
You bet that. A little mutual respect. Grudge nothing. A lot of mutual respect. A little bit of love between the boys on a Saturday night in PG.
Your winner, by the way of a split decision, number 23, Derek Parker.
Well, I would assume then Parker could go home happy. Let's take a look at our final matchup of the night. Mike Stoy, Dean Mayan. Stoy, mixed martial artist by trade, hockey player by night. I think he'd actually switch those around as he's still moving up the ranks in the world of professional hockey. Mayan is a certified personal trainer. So two guys that conditioning, you got to think, won't be as much of a factor as maybe it was with some guys earlier. I'm looking forward to this one.
Well, I tell you what, I don't think Mayan would be a guy as a personal trainer that I want to be late for.
He tells you that. Stay on the Stairmaster for another 30 minutes. You're saying yes, absolutely. 6'3", 250. Stoy, a little bit taller, not quite as heavy. Same age, roughly the same professional hockey experience. Stoy, again, though, in terms of where they're at in their hockey background, Stoy's still kind of an up-and-comer, a guy hoping to realize the dream, hoping to get to the National Hockey League. Mayan, on the other hand, as a certified personal trainer, also right now playing semi-pro hockey in Quebec. For him, perhaps that other dream of hockey, this is about as good as it's going to get. It's a big night for him and a big night for Stoy as well.
Well, you also have to understand that the purse for this fight is definitely like the guy playing a full year in the minors.
That's There's absolutely no doubt about that. Mike Stoy, the first of our 2 men in the championship bout. He's had the same look on his face pretty much throughout the week, not just tonight, throughout the week. Brett Myers, as he makes his way out there, calm, cool, collected. Been at a mixed martial arts show.
You got a fight going on in the stand.
A little scrap. Just when we said we're having a solid night. Stoy doesn't care. He's looking ahead saying, what happened? All right, where's Mayan? Let's get it going. That's all he's thinking about right now.
You could just tell by the look in his face. He's pretty confident.
And you mentioned the purse, roughly equivalent of, for the winner, a year's salary in the American Hockey League.
One day of fighting is what you're going to make in the American Hockey League for 1 full year.
Mayan makes his way out there. Again, a semi-pro player at Quebec. You get to this point for most of these guys. In fact, I think it's safe to say all these guys. The purse for the winner is significant. It's big. It's what they all came here for. 2 things. 1, the money. 2, really the pride to be the first champion of Hockey Enforcers. We're just moments away of finding out who exactly that first champion will be. Dean Mayan right there, or Mike Stoy? That'll be the question. Who's going to walk away with the title? Who's going to walk away with the belt? Will it be Stoy? Will it be Mayan? For the official introductions, here's Amy Hayes.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Prince George, Canada. Are you ready for the main event of the evening? The Black and Blue Hockey Enforcers champion. Who will the winner be? Introducing to you first, standing 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 230 pounds from Toronto. He's wearing number 22, Mike Stoy. And next, he also stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighs in at 225 pounds from Windsor, wearing number 55, Dean Mayan.
Well, it's 2 guys who have been pictures of confidence from the very beginning. Stoy won his first fight, the second of the night. Mayan won his first fight and every fight thereafter, as did Stoy, the third fight of the night. The guys that fought second and third are going to fight last. The championship's on the line. Mayan in the blue, Stoy in the black. Here we go. Stoy talking to Mayan.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Mayan missing. Mayan a big body punch. Haven't seen that much tonight in the right hand.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Release, release.
30 seconds left. Crowd wants him to engage. Not a lot of time left. 20 seconds. Anybody's fight. Mayan looks like he's bleeding out of his mouth. Got a couple right hands in there. Stoy coming back strong. Mayan takes him down.
Oh, what a takedown. There's got to be, what, 10 seconds left, Ian?
Maybe 10 seconds
He's
left.
going at him.
5 seconds.
going right at him.
We're told 5 seconds. Count it down. You're going to hear the horn. Big right hand. Stoy, that's a big one to the end.
Another minute, or you want the judges? Good? You want the judges?
Conversation going on between these 2 guys.
One more round, boys.
Well, now we wait. Now we wait. Stoy and Mayan put on a nice display.
One more round. What a joke.
So let's take a look at the replays from this particular fight.
Well,
to determine the champion.
You know, look at, they both come in, and that was a hard right there, and Segura just missed with the right, but he's, they're both, oh, he went down there.
He wrestled down, or?
Well, you know what? Let's see here. It almost looks like he might have been a little bit off balance, maybe.
First time,
No,
big right hand there.
Got hit there. Yeah, he did. And then he sort of grabbed on.
That was right at the end.
Yeah.
And now we'll have to get The announcement in a moment. Here's the takedown.
Yeah, well, he did get a little bit of a shot in there.
Kind of a shot and a push, it looked like, didn't it?
Yeah, it did, yeah. It's going to be interesting to see the decision.
The crowd is waiting. The fighters are waiting. We're waiting as we all wait to see what will happen and who will be crowned the first champion of Hockey Enforcers. All the participants throughout the night are on the benches. They're all sitting here waiting. Everyone taking a look. We have a decision. We are going to go to that decision. It'll be interesting to hear. Take a listen and then listen to the crowd. Here it is.
1 more minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, hockey fans, we have a winner by split decision. Number 55, Dean Mayan.
Dean Mayan is the winner. Mike Stoy disappointed. Mayan with a number of the participants, a lot of guys that he's had tilts with in that Quebec Semi-Pro League coming out and congratulating him. And here's a great show of sportsmanship. Mayan and Stoy.
I tell you, you got to give take your hats off to these two gentlemen
And
Warriors.
as disappointed as Stoy is, Mayan is a happy guy right now. That guy is going to walk home with a nice check. Meanwhile, Stoy wonders what if.
Yep.
What if? So close, but he couldn't quite get there. We're going to check in with Dean Mayan here in just a couple of seconds. Amy Hayes is going to stand by as Mike Stoy still shaking his head in disappointment. Tough night for Mike Stoy. His only loss came in the championship bout. Amy Hayes is with our winner. Amy?
All right, everybody, excitement. Everything's going crazy. I'm with Dean Mayan. He's got his check right here. Dean, how are you feeling?
Pretty tired.
Pretty tired, and you look good. I mean, you got a few marks there, but he looks good, right, fans? Yeah. You have a check for $62,250. Where is that money going?
I'm going shopping.
Do I get to come, or are you already married and all that? No. That's great. Anything in particular you're going to buy?
A new car.
A new car. All right. Congratulations, Dean Mayan. We appreciate you, and we hope to see you again. Is this the end of your Hockey Enforcer participation, or will you come back?
No, I'd like to come back, defend my title.
Okay, he'll be back to defend his title. Let's hear it for Dean Mayan, ladies and gentlemen, your new Black and Blue Hockey Enforcers champion. Thank you, everyone. We appreciate you joining us this evening. Let's take it back to you guys at ringside.
Amy Hayes, thank you very much. And a very happy Dean Mayan when it's all said and done. And a guy that goes home with a very big check. In a lot of ways, a big check. But for a guy playing semi-pro hockey right now and a family guy and a guy just trying to make a living, that comes in handy.
Well, definitely, like I said, you know, to win that money is sometimes like playing a full year in pro hockey. So I think that tonight it's definitely well worth the effort that he put out there.
Final thoughts, Brant Myers from the Calgary Flames on tonight's activities, your impressions?
Well, honestly, I didn't know what to expect, Ian, and coming to this event and being part of it for the first time was just an honor for me. And, you know, I can't say enough about these guys. They really gave it their all tonight, and I'm just so impressed by the whole thing.
We saw a lot of emotion, a lot of raw emotion, too much emotion at times. A couple guys got banged up. A lot of equipment broken in the process. Hopefully, in the end, nothing seriously broken, but maybe a little bit of pride along the way.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know what, I think all the guys, after this is all said and done, and they might go out for a bite to eat and have some fun together and maybe sort of chat about it. But overall, what an amazing event.
Hey, well, I'll tell you what, it's been a lot of fun. Brant Myers from the Calgary Flames, Ian Furness. We really have enjoyed ourselves tonight. For some final thoughts on the evening at the Multiplex in Prince George, let's go back to Amy Hayes, who's been working hard ringside all night. Amy?
Well, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us for this extraordinary broadcast. History has been made here tonight, and we will see you in a town somewhere very soon, maybe yours. That's it for the Hockey Enforcers Black and Blue. We'll see you in your town.